All right, you're good to go.
All right. It might take 2 takes.
Hey, welcome to the Barbell. Is this the way we're going to do it?
I suppose so. Welcome to the Bench Bible, Raw Barbell Club 101 series about the foundational way to learn how to bench press. If you're interested in any of the other press variations, strict press, push press, any of the vertical pressing, make sure you check out our other series, the Press Project. In this episode today, what we're going to go through is proper scapular retraction, grip width, as well as the joint angles that we want to create with our arms during the bench press. Though there are many different variations that we can use for our grip width in the bench press, we usually like to start off someone just outside of their shoulder width. Different variations can include wide grip, a narrow grip, and a super narrow grip. All of these variations play different roles, targeting different musculature, but they all have their place within your training. Once we've set our grip width, the next thing we need to do is set up our upper back on the bench. Having a properly retracted scapula protects the shoulder, as well as making that bar path much smoother while we're bench pressing. I'm gonna get Ash to lift up his arms, and then he's gonna get into a zombie position. He's gonna reach as far forward as he can. This is what we call scapular protraction. And from here, what he's gonna do, he's gonna try and squeeze his shoulder blades back together, and that is scapular retraction. From here, he can perform the bench press movement with very little scapular movement, and that's what we're looking for in the bench press. From here, we're gonna experiment with protraction, so reaching out as far as you can, making sure that you can do that, and then going into retraction. The wider your bench, the easier this is gonna be, and having a very narrow bench is gonna make this a lot harder. Once we can do that without the barbell, it's time to add the barbell in there. What's important to note is that he's gonna set himself up before he takes the bar out of the rack. From here, he's gonna unrack the barbell and gonna start bench pressing. Alright, once we can successfully set up our scapulars on the bench press, we're going to unrack the bar, and we need to figure out where we're going to bring the bar down onto our chest to do it safely and effectively. What we're looking for is for our forearms to stay perpendicular to the ground, and as Ash brings that bar down, that seems to be somewhere on his mid-chest. He's going to do one more rep. Awesome. Right. It's important to note that your grip width will change where the bar sits on your chest, as well as the angle between your body and your arm. The important thing to note is that the forearm always stays perpendicular to the ground. The wider we are, the bar is going to sit higher on the chest, the angle between the body and the arm is going to be greater, and if we bring that bar in closer, or the grip width in closer, what you're going to find is that the bar sits lower on the chest, and the distance between the elbow and the body is going to shorten. Hope you found that video helpful and that you're on the road to getting a massive bench press PB. If you want to join us in our next video, we'll be covering how to anchor your feet properly for the bench press. If you love that video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Rooftop party, jump party, bomb party, rooftop party, jump party, bomb party, rooftop party, jump.